first was we actually started to look for consolidation opportunities. The first transaction that we did is we had been small shareholders in a fund management business called Peregrine Quants. We'd also been investors in Peregrine Holdings. We approached them. The business was going through a tough phase. I think management were a bit jaded, and we took a view approach Peregrine, and we asked them if they would consider us maybe acquiring control of that business, with us basically positioning the business as a black fund management business, of which there are not many. That was a successful transaction. We initially bought 51% around June 2010, and we increased that to 100% about a year later. And so we had a fund management business with funds under management, yes, predominantly positioned in the quant space, but we wanted to transform it into, a balanced fund manager offering sort of vanilla products. The second thing was that we had, I think, built a very good stockbroking business, but it was small. It's a tough environment. As you know, stockbroking is a high volume, low margin business, and your clients always look for value proposition. What do you give me for the brokerage, that I give you? One area where we'd historically been strong was in the institutional stockbroking space, and we decided that we would probably want to start to look at the retail side. There was an opportunity for us to acquire Kagiso Securities, who had an online business. We acquired them. It allowed us to deepen our research base, research professional base, and that was quite big for that particular transaction. The third element was we'd built up this property portfolio, which we owned ourselves. I think in actually building that property portfolio, we'd obviously taken quite a lot of debt on board, and debt, in fact, was one of our biggest challenges I had mentioned earlier, and therefore, it became apparent that we'd need to do something. If we were going to grow this portfolio, we certainly couldn't overgear our balance sheet. In fact, I don't think any bank would have given us more money. So from that point of view, we decided to list that property portfolio, basically place shares, raise cash, pay off our debt, and basically have a residual equity holding in that business. I think more importantly, we were able to retain the right to manage the property portfolio because we had a property management company, and that would effectively give us an operating business associated with that property portfolio. I think those transactions really heralded that new era. It effectively sent a message that said, look, we're here to stay. We've dealt with the legacy issues and are dealing with the legacy issues in a responsible manner, engaging the people concerned. But we also want to grow the businesses. We are serious about growing a black financial services group that offers professional services to, institutions in South Africa, and maybe in due course in the rest of the continent, and maybe globally one day. We believe that we have what it takes. We believe that we've got good people on board, and that people would want to work for us because our value proposition is slightly different from other people.